So, here also if you again recall, right, controllability and observability is the important theme of the DFT, which you are attaining through all these means. So, for all we discuss IO test or the logic test or the memory test, controllability and observability is the important theme of DFT, and these are different strategies we use how to attain this important theme, controllability and observability. In the case of scan, in the case of logic test we are attaining through scan, in the case of IO boundary scan test we are attaining through the boundary scan logic, and in the case of 𝗵𝗍s we are attaining through the 𝗵𝗍s controller and this type network, right. So, that is basically the overall like how we test the any design or different components of design, right. So, I just want to I want to discuss about summary, right, for the design for test. So, the goal of design for test is basically the quality, right, and attaining the quality at the lower cost. That is basically the strategy that any DFT engineer has to keep in mind, right, because quality is at most important, at the same time because cost is also very critical to make the business viable, right. That's why we have to take care of the design as well as the test cost required to be consideration. Okay. And I just want to mention about this DFT is like is a structural test. It's not a, it's different from the functional, right. Functional is basically we are going to test the functionality of the design, but the intent here in DFT is a structural test where we are going to focus on the internal primitive component level and then ensure that we test those structures properly. So, that is why it is a structural test. Okay. And as we discussed multiple times in this presentation, controllability and observability are the important key themes of the DFT. How much ever you attain these two things into consideration or achieve this, that tells you the quality of your DFT. Okay. And last one I just want to mention, okay, DFT is a very important a specialization in the VLSI design, and it ensures the basically the overall business of the chip, right. If you make sure that it is with very less area and with low cost, if you can implement the design, you will get more margins from the silicon process, right, and the profit margins are all based on the design test is one of the important aspects. That is where it depends basically. If you can test it with low cost, that the margins will be good. And so, other important thing is, right, DFT is basically where it will start from the beginning, right, from the product conceptualization till it goes to production, and then it comes back if there are any custom returns. Throughout the whole cycle, DFT will be part of the process.